Hi guys, it's Amanda back with another 12 by 12 layout, today featuring the Photoplay My Imagination collection and this super cute Little Monsters cut file by Confessions of a Paper Addict. I backed these off camera because I don't have a lot of this collection left and I just was having to piece things together, so I didn't want you to have to see me do all of those things. So I went ahead and backed them off camera, and I figured I wanted to use this yellow paper as my background. I really love the color yellow. But as I sit here, I'm fiddling with these monsters. And of course, with the very dry air right now, the cold, dry air, I've been using a lot of lotion. So you'll see me wipe my photo off and other things because I have lotion on my hands and I got them on my photo. So you'll see that a couple of times in this video, and I do apologize for that. I then didn't really care for the yellow, so I wanted to try another one, and his pajamas are actually kind of an orangey corally red, but against this background paper I thought it was really pretty, and so I thought maybe I'll use that yellow as a background. A photo mat, and it didn't really work either. It didn't make it pop. So I'm going to use this navy with all these little space creatures on it as my photo mat. And you can see me using Miracle Tape, and I just did my nails, so I can't pull the backing off of it. So I had to use my scissors to pull the backing off of the Miracle Tape, but it doesn't bother me at all. So I just keep doing that. So now I'm cutting my mat, and I'm going to space these little monsters out across my page. And I fiddle with this layout a lot. And I don't know if it's because I don't have a lot of embellishments to go with it or what. It was just a paper kit and some stickers. So that's all that I had. And I think there's a cut apart sheet in there. So you make it work. If you see up in the top right corner, I have a couple of pieces left from a Sassafras collection. One's monsters and then the brads that went with that little collection or whatever it was, and I'm determined to use those up today. So I put those out with this little collection, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but his little bib, it's a Halloween bib, I guess. I don't know. But it's a little pumpkin monster, and I thought it was really cute because he's my little monster. He's actually supposed to be sitting in his high chair eating a snack. He was getting a treat. He got to watch Sesame Street while he was eating lunch, which we don't always do. And of course, I walk out of the room for a moment, and he has unbuckled himself and turned himself sideways in the high chair. He is always doing stuff. So I thought it was cute, and I took a picture, and I blew it up really big because he just had a pretty cute smile on his face, and I just wanted a big picture layout. So that's where I went with this. And now I am going to stick my photo down onto the layout, and I also cut one of the sticker frames, the little yellow striped sticker frame, in half, and I put it on there. And I also added a sticker that says the amazing power of your mind, because he always finds crazy stuff to do, always, or say. So I wanted to recognize that, and I thought that sticker fit perfectly. So I've added that down at the bottom. And now I'm going to start sticking down my little monsters. I get this blue monster, and I stick him directly down. And then I fussy cut a little monster out of the cut apart sheet, a little navy monster, and I'm going to pop him up on foam. And now I'm going to stick down my other one. And this guy had eyeballs that were white, but I had already put white eyeballs on the top. So I just added 3 sequins from Spiegel Mom's Scraps Wine Country collection. They're little blue ones, and they match this perfectly. So I added those as his little eyeballs. And then I found this little blue monster on the sticker sheet, and I thought he would be super cute, so I'm auditioning him in several places. And see, I keep thinking and moving, and you see me tap my fingers a lot. I do that a lot when I'm thinking, or I'll rub my thumb and my first finger together because I'm just thinking, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And I can't sit still when I do that. So I'm moving this. I found this. He's cute, little googly-eyed felt monster, and I've added him right next to the title to kind of fill in that gap between the big monster and the little monster and I guess what will be the title of my layout. So now I'm going to go around and I'm going to stick down brads. I take the 3 big brads and I do those first because I just did the big ones first, I guess. I don't know. So I find spots for these and I use my tweezers to poke a hole in my paper because these are really old school brads with the metal prongs on the back. And so to make them stick very well, I'm having to poke a hole and push them through and then flatten them on the back. Now I'm going back in and adding all the rest of them, the smaller brads, all around the page, and I'm going to cluster them in 3 sets, one to the right of the picture, one to the left of the big Lego looking monster, and one to the bottom of the little round monster to kind of go off the page. And it does take me a minute to get these all stuck in here and down. And then now I'm going back to the sticker sheet and I found some of these really cute little stars, and they're yellow and orange, and then like they have a black outline on them. And I thought they were really cute. And then I found this little monster and I thought he was perfect to fill that little gap to the edge of the page because it kind of goes from one edge to the other. So I just wanted to kind of stack the monsters up and have different levels of monsters. So now I'm going to go in and add a little foam behind this little blue monster to make him poke out so that they're kind of layered on all on top of each other. Now as I'm looking at it, it doesn't feel finished to me. So I'm going to add this, which isn't actually supposed to be a frame. It's the frame between the yellow frame and then there's a bigger, thicker star frame, but I didn't want a big, thick frame, so I just figured I'll use this one. Why not? So I add that one, and I thought about adding the second one, and here when I'm looking at it on camera, it looks okay. I probably should have added it, but in the moment, I didn't. So I sit here and I fiddle with this again and again, and I think, what do I need? What do I need? Maybe I need a border. So I go back to my papers and I look for something, and I think this blue looks really good. So but I only have that one little piece of the top to go all the way across the page that's full size. The rest of it is not 12 by 12 or 12 inches in length, I should say. So I'm going to have to split this little piece in half, and it's probably about 1 inch on either side or 1/2 inch on either side. And so I look at that and I don't really like that either. So I'm going to cut into the page a little bit and distress the edges, because a monster would distress the edges of his layout, right? So I distress the edges of the layout, and then I add the little strips to the back of this, and I really like the way it turns out. I don't do this all the time, but I do it sometimes, and I really like that look. And since it's monsters and messy, I think I can get away with it, and it's just fine. So I go back through and I'm using my scissors to distress. I do have a distress tool, but then I would have to find it. So I just used my scissors. So that's why I did that. And I decided I needed a little something more up in the upper left corner, because everything feels very bottom heavy. I wanted to kind of bring your eye to the top as well. So I'm going to create a little cluster at the top using the other half of that yellow striped frame and this little orange felt monster, the last little monster. So I got those all used up. Yay! And all those brads. Yay! I love it when you can finish up things and get them moved out. While I do love them and I think they're super cute, I did get to use them up. So I'm adding here a couple of Bella Boulevard stars. I don't know what color this is. It's a blue color. I don't know. But I'm adding a couple of these, and then I'm going to add my journaling down at the bottom. First, I'll add my date in the little part of the frame right there. And then I'm going to add my journaling right below the Amazing Power of Your Mind sticker. And it, just details the fact that he's always doing something crazy. And this day, I turned my back for 1 minute and he's unbuckled himself and turned himself sideways. After this, you're going to come up to see the full page layout. There it is, and then some close-ups. I thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you are inspired to scrap, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Bye.